Hey, son.
Hi.
I didn't know you were here
Boo.
today. Like you guys are being, like, framed for something.
So imagine if, like, George Washington and King George III got placed.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Who?
Son? Whoa! Oh, gosh. Hey.
Child.
What do you, a different dimensional version? Eclipse, it's me. It's Gregory.
I do not know who you are, but I imagine another Eclipse would.
What do you mean acting is good? What do you... Eclipses are good at acting. That's a lot like what Sun and
Shut up.
Moon were saying.
What would you like to eat?
I don't really...
Say one word and I will kill you.
No, Gregory, like I told you before, Sun and Moon are very evil and they are not to be messed with.
No, but Roxanne, you're not listening to me. I've been trying to explain this to you the entire car ride home. I swear. Just, can you please just hear me out? I know you don't want to hear anything about Sun and Moon. It's just a lot has happened while I was there, and look, the first time that you dropped me off at the daycare, Sun wasn't supposed to be there, but he was, and I know you were mad that I was hanging out with him, but you have to understand, he's not evil, Roxanne. And I didn't fully understand it then, but I think I'm finally actually starting to.
I just don't understand, Gregory. You remember the wedding, right? You were there.
Yeah.
When Circus Baby had to rip out a maternity chip that was stuck into my head by Sun?
Look.
Don't you remember?
Yes, I remember it, but...
The maternity chip that caused me to become shattered, that caused me to get you possessed by your, I guess, grandfather, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sun caused that. So the idea that you think that he has, as an animatronic, has any speck of kindness in his heart is just shocking, truly.
Roxanne, you're not listening to me, though. Look, when you think about Sun and Moon, it's kind of weird, right? If you think back to all of these things, besides the maternity chip, you know, so many people like you are saying that they're evil. But can you give me examples as to why you think they're evil? If I try to think back to it, it's all just kind of fuzzy, and I can't remember any of it. Isn't that weird?
The maternity chip was a big thing, but I suppose that prior to that, I did always know that Sun was evil.
But why? Why did you know that Sun was evil?
Because, I guess it was just talked about a lot amongst everybody. I guess there really wasn't a reason, it was just well known.
But when you think about Eclipse, you also can't think about why he's nice. Why do we like Eclipse?
Well, why do you like me? Eclipse is just a part of everyone. He's a friend. Everybody likes Eclipse, Gregory.
But can you tell me why?
No. I mean, why do I like you? You're nice, you're kind, you're a friend. You're my son.
I know, but it's different, Roxanne. We have history together. We don't have history with Eclipse.
I suppose not.
Look, Sun and Moon were at the daycare again, and this time I actually talked to Moon as well, and Roxanne...
So, you deliberately disobeyed me?
No, I
Got
wasn't
it.
trying to disobey you, Roxanne. It's just, you dropped me off there again. I didn't know that they were there. Should I have left? Sure. But, you're really not gonna like the next part. We
Oh boy.
got to talking a bit, and, well, basically, Eclipse did something. I don't fully understand it. They don't even fully understand it. But he did something, and he rewrote history, Roxanne. Sun and Moon aren't the bad guys. Eclipse is.
And they told you this?
Yes, but it goes deeper than that. Plus, I believe them. I don't know what it is, but there's something about them that, I don't know, I just I trust them, Roxanne, and I really want you to trust them too. I want you to trust me. I have a really bad feeling about everything that's happening right now.
Gregory, look. You know I love and care about you so much, but you are still a kid. You're practically a child. You want to see the best in everybody. I mean, you always have ever since I knew you, even when it came to me, being Shattered Roxanne, when you shouldn't have trusted or been around me ever. You still were. And part of me really appreciates that fact, because I feel like if it weren't for you, I would have been convinced that being Shattered Roxanne is what I needed. Oh, you're getting run over by the vacuum. Never mind.
Oh, ow, oh.
I would have been convinced that Shattered Roxanne was who I was meant to be for the rest of my life. And I'm grateful that you're trying to see the good in Sun and Moon, but they're manipulating you, Gregory.
Roxanne,
They're using...
no, they're not
They're
manipulating me.
using your ignorance because you're trustworthy and you're a child, and they should not be involving you in whatever this game plan of theirs is. You know, I'll have a talk with the heads, of the Pizzaplex, and I will have them removed immediately.
No. Roxanne, you can't do that. Really?
Well, I can, and I will. They're posing a dangerous threat to my child, and to the other children who visit the Pizzaplex. The fact that they're still allowed to be in the daycare with children?
They live there, Roxanne. Are you gonna kick them out of their home?
If I have to.
Look, it goes a lot deeper than just Sun and Moon. I don't really understand it. This is gonna be a lot to take in, so just prepare yourself. While you were gone and I was with Sun and Moon, Moon accidentally activated a portal in their...
What?
A portal in their ball pit while Sun and I were playing hide and seek. And I may or may not have gone through the portal on accident. They didn't mean for it to happen, though. I want to say it was my fault. It was kind of more Moon's fault because he didn't really pay attention, but I got put... This is a lot. I understand.
I can't even tell if you're trying to make me a fool. Is this just your imagination talking, Gregory, or is this serious stuff? Because I know Sun and Moon dabble in technology that's beyond us, and if they're getting you involved in that, and you're telling me not to remove them from the... What if another child was playing in that ball pit during, opening hours, and they fell into a portal? If this is real...
Moon has to activate the portal, though, and he didn't mean to do it while I was there, okay? It wouldn't happen while they're open, I promise. They weren't open while I was there. But Roxanne, you're missing the point. I got put into this portal, okay? And I got transported to another dimension. And it was a dimension where the only two people left alive were another version of Moon. But his name wasn't Moon, it was Lunar, and Eclipse was there. And I thought Eclipse was nice, but everything that Sun and Moon told me was right. While I was there, he was the one manipulating me, Roxanne. He was being evil.
Eclipse?
Yes, Eclipse.
The one that everybody loves.
Well, it was weird
and cherishes.
Yes, but Roxanne, it was a different Eclipse. I think. It wasn't the one that we know and love. It was a weird version, but Lunar said that he's evil and he understands that he's evil, and Eclipse threatened me not to say anything. I don't know what he's gonna do if I do, but I've kept so many secrets from you in the past, Roxanne, and I don't want to keep secrets from you anymore, especially when it involves things like this. I think Eclipse is really dangerous. They're building something. I don't know what it is. In this other dimension. It was big and purple and black, and it was in this giant pit. And it's like a monster, and they said that it can eat worlds. It killed everyone in that dimension, Roxanne, except for Lunar and Eclipse. Don't you think that's weird?
I think this is all extremely weird, Gregory. I... Look, I'm really trying to follow here. I wish I understood or believed you.
You don't
But
believe me?
you have to hear this how it sounds to me, Gregory. You're telling me when I dropped you off at the daycare, you saw Sun and Moon, which is an issue in and of itself, but then you went into a portal to a different dimension and met different versions of these animatronics.
Lunar
I know.
seemed nice, at least. It was kind of weird, though. I don't know how much I trust the Lunar over there. It's just... He was like the ruler of this place. And Eclipse had to follow everything that he did. But Lunar on that world thought that Eclipse was like a robot, like a husk of a person, and didn't have any free will to think. But when Lunar left Eclipse and I alone, he threatened me, Roxanne. He said that I couldn't tell any of this to anyone.
And you came home and told me.
Yeah, I told Sun and Moon too because I didn't know what to do.
What did
Roxanne,
they say to do, I guess.
they told me not to worry about it and that they were just going to handle it, but I have a really bad feeling that because all that happened, he might come for me or something, Roxanne, and I just...
Look, Gregory, I think, at the very least, if I can ever agree with Sun and Moon, it might be regarding this. This isn't our problem. Even if I try really hard to believe what you've been through today, say it's all true, okay?
It is all true,
Okay,
Roxanne.
okay.
I promise. I'm not making any of this stuff up. I'm scared.
If that is the case then, Gregory, what would you want me to do about it? What would you want you to do about it? We have our own issues. We need to deal with Vanny still being around and having possession of Ennard and all these other issues that are coming up on our side of things.
I know, but I don't know. I just wanted to be open and honest with you, Roxanne. I've been really bad with it in the past, and I don't want to keep secrets from you, but it's hard when I go through things like this and you don't believe me. I understand that it's crazy sounding. Sun and Moon are nice, and I went through a portal and went to another dimension. It was crazy for me too. I didn't believe it, Roxanne. I didn't even believe it half the time I was there. But it really set in when I got back. Sun and Moon seemed really scared of Eclipse. And that's scary, Roxanne. That's terrifying.
Look,
I don't think Eclipse is who he says he is. And I don't think Sun and Moon are who everyone else says that they are. I think it's backwards.
I really appreciate you coming to me and trying to be open and honest. And I know maybe I've been a little bad about being motherly in that front when you come to me with these crazy stories, even... I mean, we've dealt with ghosts in the past few weeks, and now this. I understand that I can be a little hard-headed, and that's something I definitely need to work on. But there's one thing that has never changed, and that is that you and your safety is my #1 priority. So, let's just do what Sun and Moon said, okay? If there is a backward situation where Sun and Moon are the good guys, Eclipse is the bad guy, hopefully they can handle it, and you and we just need to stay away from there altogether. Because I don't know anything about, I mean, even Sun and Moon if I were to go up against them. That's how do you think they got away with, well, what you're saying, how do you think Eclipse would have gotten away with doing the maternity chip? I mean, they're far too powerful for us to do anything.
You're right.
So,
They do dabble with really crazy magic and technology.
exactly.
I just want you to be on the same page with me, Roxanne. You don't even have to fully believe me. I understand this is crazy. I just want you to know that I really do have a bad feeling about all of this, and whether we need to stay out of it or go help them, I don't know. I believe them, and I want things to get better for them, so...
I absolutely believe that you believe them. But I'm still trying with the other stuff, okay? And that's about all I can offer you is I'm trying. But one thing for sure, I'll keep you safe, okay?
Okay.
And if something comes up where I could be of aid to whoever the good guy is, you know, I'll be there.
Really?
Yes.
Thanks.
But for now, it is late, young man. You need to have your bubble bath and go to bed. Enough of this animatronic evil stuff. We have a real evil to conquer tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your math test.
Ugh.
Did you study? Don't think I forgot about that.
I think it's time for my bubble bath, Roxanne.
All right. Bubble bath, then an hour of studying, and then bedtime, okay?
Fine.
All right. And Gregory,
Huh.
I love you.
I love you too.